everybody, this is Jacob Toronto here from ChasingCinema.com. Today is Memorial Day, so please make sure to take some time out of today and really be grateful and honor those who have lost their lives in battle for this great nation. Today in the world of motion picture, we're going to be talking about Macbeth, an upcoming movie starring Michael Fassbender and Marianne Cotillard. Macbeth, of course, a classic Shakespearean play that tells the story of greed and murder, and one of my favorite, if not my absolute favorite, Shakespearean story of all time. Now, this story has been adapted many times, like many Shakespearean stories. Most notably, and probably my favorite, was the adaptation starring Orson Welles. There's also a lot of adaptations, and the great thing about making Shakespeare's adaptations is people like to change them up a lot. I know there was one recently with Patrick Stewart, I believe, that appeared in BBC that was more of a modern time, a very different era. I've not been able to watch that, but if there's ever been a Macbeth movie that I'm really, really excited for, it's this one right here. The fact that Michael Fassbender would be taking on the role of one of the greatest Shakespearean characters of all time, to me is unbelievable, because this character is manipulated, and he is greedy, and he is power hungry, and he is, in a sense, very, what's the word I'm looking for? He's very self-conscious. There's a lot of issues with Macbeth, and but even though I know Michael Fassbender will do great in this role, I am more excited for Lady Macbeth, who will be played by Marianne Cotillard, who plays one of the most villainous characters in all of history. I mean, she is beyond, whatever, I don't want to spoil the story for you if you've never read Macbeth or ever heard of the story, but she is one of the most interesting and entertaining characters, I think, in all of literature. I think she's absolutely my favorite. Very diabolical, very manipulative, and I am so excited to see her performance. Macbeth is the Duke of Scotland, and he goes to some extremes to become the King of Scotland, and that is pretty much the very, very basic and very, very undetailed version of this story. There's been some release of some clips that are making me even more excited. And if you've not seen these clips I'm talking about from Macbeth, make sure to go to ChasingCinema.com, hit that news button. You'll be able to find this video below. You'll be able to see the links of these videos I'm talking about. And there is one battle sequence when there is this beautifully shot and visually stunning sequence of these two sides clashing together, and it's a both mixture of violence and slow motion. It's just like watching a painting kind of move. It's very beautiful, and I'm very, very excited to see how this movie turns out. This is definitely going to be on my list as one of the most anticipated movies. The only problem is that there's no official release date in America, but when it does come out, I will make sure you all know it and know how I feel about it, because this is a movie that just kind of lines up perfectly. Michael Fassbender, obviously one of the greats working right now. I absolutely loved him in many of his performances, including his performance in 12 Years a Slave. Marianne Cotillard is an amazing actress. She's established that many times, and I think in this role it'll be very, very interesting and really create her version of this memorable character. Again, if you want to see these images as well as these videos that I'm talking about, I don't want to spoil the other video because it might give something away. Make sure to go to ChasingCinema.com, hit that news button, you'll be able to find this video, and scroll down, you'll be able to find the links to these clips. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Toronto. I appreciate you tuning in. Let me know how you feel about these clips and images down here in the comment section below. And most importantly, if you want to make this conversation even more intimate, we could take that to social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all that and more down here in the description box. Show your support by liking and favoriting this video. And more importantly, above all, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because each day I'm constantly updating this YouTube channel 5 times a day with what's going on in the world of motion picture. Either it be news, movie reviews, podcasts, image releases, casting details. Today we talked about Ridley Scott's The Martian as well. We did yesterday. There's more images from that. We talked about Jaden Smith playing Static Shock. We also talked about Hulk Hogan, Expendables 4, and much, much more. All available on our YouTube channel, so go check it out on our YouTube page, as well as ChasingCinema.com. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jacob Toronto, and please continue chasing cinema.